If we can please excuse my hair, which is looking totally horrendous at the moment. Since I got back from the States, I haven't really had the time to go in and get my hair done, but it's happening on Wednesday. We just have to deal with this in the meantime. All right, so I'm just about to share inside my group and then we're going to get started. But what I want to say about today's content is I'm excited to deliver. It's just a short one though. It's a snippet because I'm going to run another masterclass on Friday all about a bigger topic, but I'll be talking to you about that during the call, and it's going to be another free masterclass, and that'll be Friday. Last Friday, I ran my masterclass, the sales masterclass at 10 o'clock, and it seems to be a really good time. So I'm going to stick to the same time. If you missed the last masterclass, then scroll through because you'll see it sitting there. It was a masterclass on sales. All right, as usual, everything's taking a while to load. Share to my group. I want to share in my group. It's eventually going to happen. Hey, come on. Oh, helps if you click the right buttons. All right. I'm a little bit rusty after the weekend, taking the weekend off. All right, we are now good to go. Okay, hey Brett, good to see you on the call. All right, so one thing that I know about coaches, myself included, and my clients, is that we are all about the results that we get for our clients. Nothing makes a coach more excited and in love with their work than when they're having the impact that they know they can have, and they know they're having an impact because their clients are getting results. So for me, a coach that knows they can get results for their clients and they throw everything behind that is always going to be a successful coach. Not, you know, and I always say this because coaches freak out a lot of the time when I say this, but because they automatically, coaches go to, well, my clients haven't been getting results, or I've had clients who haven't had results before, or I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get everybody a result. That's all normal. Like, we all think that stuff. Even I think that from time to time. So, oftentimes it always, if I've got somebody that comes to me for coaching and I'm looking at them, I'm like, they're already killing it. So I don't know why they need me. And that's often when I do the best work that I do. The more successful a coach is before they come to me, the better job I can do sometimes. So what I want to say to you is, every coach has clients that don't get a result. Every coach has clients who just, don't do the work, or they weren't a good fit or anything like that. So we're just dismissing those people because that is just the stuff that happens. It always happens. But we're talking about, coaches who know their shit and you can get a result. So how do you become a super coach, which is what today's topic is about. And there's really just two things that help you to become a super coach. And the first thing is, stay in your lane. Just do what you're good at. Only do what you're good at. And the second thing is, find your people. So when I create packages with my clients, one of the things that we do, and what I do probably differently to any other coach, is I work out and extract from the very beginning, what is it that you're best at? Forget about everything you've done. Forget about where you thought your business was headed. Just forget all of that stuff and just stay with me in the conversation, and I help them to unpack, what are the things that they are really good at, that are a no-brainer for them, that they can do day in, day out, that feels easy. And then I basically say, okay, so let's create a package around that. And inevitably, every time they say, well, will someone pay for that? Because it's just so easy. And I'm like, it's only easy because you know how to do it. Like, a lot of people don't know how to do it. And too often coaches underestimate the knowledge that they have and how easily it comes to them. And they confuse that and think that it's easy for everybody. So that sweet spot place is really helping you to find exactly that thing that feels so easy that you can do it day in, day out, right? That's the first thing. And so what I do differently to most people, I think, what most coaches, is I help you work that out first. And then we find your people. Then we work out, okay, who's going to be a good fit for this set of skills that you have? Because what I don't want is for my coaches to create something based on a market. I had somebody in my group the other day when I was on a live, I think it was, and she said, so, you know, where's the biggest, you know, good, tell me more about that, Brett. So she was saying something along the lines of, you know, well, where's the money in the market at the moment? And I'm like, yeah, that's not, you know, I'm sure there are coaches out there that that do that. But for me, it's like, I want you to not arrange or create any sort of offering based on what's going on in the market, because I think you can make a market for anything. I really do. As long as you know your shit, you're passionate about it, you're really clear about what it is that you're doing so that it's easy for other people to consume and understand. You think you're just rambling? Tell me more about that. So yeah, we create the package first, and I want that coach to be 100% in their sweet spot so that it feels like easy work. They can do it all day, all that sort of stuff. And then I ask, who are your people? Like, based on this set of skills and this particular program, who's going to be the best fit for this? And so we're looking at not just who is the person that's going to have the greatest impact from this program, but who's got the money for it and all those other bits and pieces. So we create the offering first, because that way I know 100% without a doubt that my coaches are in their sweet spot, that they're only doing the work that they're good at. That way they can never overpromise. Oh yeah, good, I'll come back to that. So they'll never be able to overpromise and underdeliver, because this is just what they do. They're so good at it. And so that's the first thing. Second thing is find the market. You know, who are your people? And then one of the bits of advice that I offer my coaching clients is, thank you for the love, is remember, especially if you work with me, I'm all about messaging and getting you in front of your people and creating communities and really being of service and value to the people that you want to serve. And so I always ask, you know, is there access to these people? Like, can you have access to them on social media? And then, do you like these people? Because you're going to be hanging out with them a lot. And so, you know, these are the things that we need to consider when we look at your market. Is there accessibility to them on social? You know, are these the type of people that you want to hang around with? Because, you know, you have to really love the people that you work with. I adore and love coaches. So that is my jam. And so what I mentioned at the start of this is I'm going to run another free masterclass. So it'll be on Friday at 10 o'clock. Same time, same back channel. And this one is going to be about finding your niche, because I want, you know, I'm assuming that you already know what you're good at and all that sort of stuff. And so on Friday, I'm going to run a whole masterclass. There will be a workbook again. And I'm going to really help you to unpack who your dream clients are. Who is the market that you want to serve? What is your particular niche? And, you know, how to get to that? Because I know especially a lot of new coaches struggle with that. So that's what I'm going to do for you on Friday. So I will put an event up inside my group so that you'll get notifications. So if you're not in Secret Coaches Business group, just type that into your search bar, Secret Coaches Business, and click on groups and it'll come up. Get yourself in the group, because all of the notifications will go on in there. Otherwise, just put it in your diary and show up on Friday at 10 o'clock, Melbourne time. So Brett's just said he doesn't see the value in his reflections, but other people apparently do. And that is always the case. There's really, I can't think of too many coaches where I've gone through my process with them and they've gone, oh yeah, of course I knew that was my zone of genius, or oh yeah, I knew I was really special at this. Usually they don't get it. Usually they do not get it. And that's what I love about the work that I do, because I help them understand that what you actually do is special. And while it feels like a day, you know, boring to you or easy to you, it's actually not for many, many people. And that's why it's your sweet spot, because it feels so easy. If it felt difficult and challenging and all of those things to do your job, if you felt like you were stressed about getting your clients results because you just don't know that it's possible, then you know you're overpromising and you're outside your sweet spot, because it shouldn't feel that difficult. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up today. I've got lots to do. I've got to go to the gym. I have a call. I'm looking at hiring a new social media manager. So I'm going to have an interview with somebody today. And then my startup coach, one of the modules has to drop today at midday. So I've got to go and make sure that that's all ready to go. That's about it, I think. It's not a very nice day in Melbourne today, but I'm determined not to let the weather affect me this winter. That's the plan. I'm just going to pretend it's not happening, and I'm just going to stay in my little bubble. That's all I care about today. All right, so have an amazing day. I will be back tomorrow. Probably around the same time. Oh no, I'm training Muay Thai tomorrow at the same time. So just keep your notifications on because it could be any time. Anyway, have a great day. Bye.